These are our onion plants. We have a couple different kinds of onion. We have this type of onion, which I don't know what it is, and then we have this type of onion. Maybe they're all the same, just some are old and some are young. And then we have these over here. And again, here's another volunteer. This is rosemary. It's a seasoning that we like to use in our food, but it started growing in our onion bucket. I don't know why. Maybe because there was a seed in there, but I'm really happy about it. Anyway, I want to pick an onion so that we can use it in our breakfast or for our dinner. And so I'm gonna kind of clear it out here. See if I can just get one. Uh-oh. I think all three of them are gonna come out at the same time. Oh, see how they grew together? I think what happened is they're sharing some of the same roots. So it's three different onions that all grew together. Wow, guess we're gonna be eating a lot of onion. Oh, just came apart. I see a worm. Do you see a worm? There's worms in there. Do you see them? Worms help our soil a lot because they like to eat what's in the soil, all the microbials and leftover food, and then they poop. And the poop is actually a fertilizer, and it helps our vegetables grow nice and big. I mean, ain't that an onion, huh? Look at that. So if I hadn't pulled this out, we still could have cut these off and used them in our food, but I really wanted to see what was going on in there, and I guess this is what was going on. See this plastic right here? This is how we water all of our vegetables. It's this little stick, and the water comes through the hose there, and the pipe right back here is connected, let's see where, over here, and this goes over to our spigot. And then we have a timer, and we can decide how often it's going to go, how long it's going to go for, when the water is going to start, and then we can set the time. We actually have two hoses because we have such a big garden. It's just the one that was here broke, and so we had to buy a new one. I'll show it to you. This is the new one that we have. We have to get it set up, but once we do, the water will go automatically, and we don't have to go outside every day to water it. So it makes it really easy to grow a garden. Todd is still working on the greenhouse. He's going to do that one piece that's missing. He measured out a piece. It's right there, and he's going to use, remember, his little pieces of sock and our new staple gun. So this is the bucket that our onion was in. I'm going to let it dry for a little bit because the soil is a little bit moist and sometimes it doesn't come out really nice. And then it goes back into our compost.
Clean off that onion, honey.
Yeah.
We're going to eat him, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, he's really big.
Right on.
Actually, these green pieces are still okay, but we're really just going to focus on this part. So I'm just going to cut it off, put it right back where we can make some more soil. So all of this food right here is food that we grew right here at our house. And these are the onions that we got from outside. They look really healthy. Remember our cracked tomatoes because they got a lot of water. Our chicken eggs, even with the crack. And these little melons. Sometimes when you grow things at home, they don't grow as big because sometimes farmers will put things in their field to help them grow quickly. So here's ours, and then here's one that's from the store. You can see it's a lot smaller, but I'm sure it's going to taste really good. And I feel kind of bad that we used this store-bought onion instead of our onion from the garden, but oh well. Okay, I think that it's almost time to start cooking. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to taste the melon, so I cut it in half. And this is with the seeds. This is without the seeds. These are the two different melons. So this one you see is green on the outside and it has no veins. I think this is muskmelon. And this one is orange and it's got the veins on the outside. That's cantaloupe. And I already ate one. And when I was all done with it, I put it in the compost. And when this gets full, we'll put it into our compost outside. And guess what this container used to be? Can you read that? Fudge swirl ice cream. It was 1 gallon. It's the perfect compost container. So the sausage is getting going with some pepper and some onion and some leftover pork and pineapple. We got the eggs happening here. Woo-wee!